Everyone. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, my name is Ernest, one of the current TEF alumni, and I'm here to explain to you, as my colleagues, the reasons why we are not seeing the DMS in our portal at the moment. So, whichever views that I'm going to share and whichever explanation I'm going to give you today is based on my personal experience with other TEF years seasons 2019. I actually participated in the 2019 to a certain stage, so I'm familiar with some of the 2018. Actually, I participated in the 2018. Yeah, so I'm going to share some with you what actually happened during the 2018 phase. Yeah, so we are not seeing our DMX because it is supposed to go off, and after that we will be notified in our mails whether we've made it to patient. So after we go through that process, we will be able to see the DMS back in our portal. So this is just a transformational phase that we are experiencing now. So I'll urge all of us to stay calm whilst we wait for the DMS to reappear in our portal. So just as after the training, we see the training models disappearing from our model, it is the same way that we are going to also experience the DMS disappearing from our portal for a while. So as colleagues, what I will advise us to do is we have to start practicing our pitch, because if we don't practice our pitch right now and we wait to be selected before we practice our pitch, that during that time it will be very late for us to be able to master our pitch very well. Because one of the things that panels and judges don't like is people who don't understand their pitch or who are not perfect. They don't like people pitching with scripts and like people who are pitching without confidence. So we have to use this opportunity to be practicing our pitch to be able to deliver a good pitch. So because if you don't practice your pitch right now and you are selected, you find one thing. But if you practice and even you are not selected, you have the opportunity to use that experience during other programs and other sections. So that is it. So we are not seeing the DMX because the DMS is supposed to be off right now, and if we are notified, if we are qualified for the pitching, we will have the opportunity to see it once again. So that is it. Basically that is it. So if anyone have any further questions and anything that they will need assistance on to, they can let me know so that I will throw more light on it for it to be clear to them, so that we will all move together and advance our businesses in the process. So if you have any further questions, you can let me know so that I will be able to answer them for you. So I hope everything is clear with all of us. Or so okay, so my on the TEF platform, my profile is Ernest Natitete. So if anyone needs any clarity, any assistance to, they can reach out to me over there for me to explain to them. So now I'm moving to the live chat section to see if I have some questions over there, so that I try to provide the answers to it as as best as I can do that. Okay, so I think we don't have any further questions. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. So kindly subscribe to the channel, and anytime that there is any problem, I will be able to come live here to give you the best details of it for you to be able to proceed. Okay, so I'm just seeing a question. I submitted my business summary few hours to deadline and I didn't see it approved, and all of a sudden it disappeared. Okay, so what I will say right now is you have to wait for a while. So when one of the things about how do you call it, one of the things about the TEF program is there are many people participating in the TEF program. So reaching out to the TEF contacts and the enquiries is very stressful. Whenever you reach out to them, it takes a very long time for you to be able to have feedback. Sometimes the feedbacks are not satisfactory, so that is one of it. So it is us that we can be able to help ourselves explain things to each other. So since you didn't see your um business summary approved before it being disappearing, what I would urge you to do is you have to be patient, wait for a while, and after that, after you wait for a while, wait after you wait for a while, and when the DMS appears back again, you can go and check and see if they've been able to approve it for you. But with that one, I cannot assure you whether they will approve it for you or not. I cannot assure you whether they can approve it for you or not. Yeah, so those of you telling me to translate it into the French for you, I'll try as much as possible to add a subtitle that will be reading in French so that you also benefit from that. And I've seen one person also saying that he missed the explanation of the why the DMS is not in the portal. Basically, the DMS is not in the portal because it is one of the transformational stages of the program. So if you can remember, after the training, after we ended the training, we had the training disappearing from the portal. So the DMS has also disappeared for a while, but with the DMS will come back to the portal because after we are notified for the pitching and we finish with the pitching, we have to upload the business plan and the invoice for funding. Yes, so after that we will have the DMS back in our portal. So after we are notified whether we've qualified for the pitching stage, I believe we'll be able to have that. And that is not done at once, it is done in tranches because of the number of people that are undergoing the training and the selection. So after they finish shortlisting the pitch, those who are going to pitch, we will have our DMS back. Yeah, so with the expectation of when we will be notified for whether we've qualified for the pitching stage or not, the TEF team is not certain about that, so they didn't give any specific timeline on when we are going to be pitching or we are going to be shortlisted for pitching. But those of us who have access to our old mails that we use to apply for the TEF program, we will have the opportunity to see that in our email whether we've moved on to the next stage. And those who are also unfortunately don't have access to their previous email addresses that they use in applying for the program, what will happen is you can fall on your colleagues or you can fall on me, especially anytime you need anything. You just send me a message on the TEF platform and I will be able to assist you with it. So if you don't see it in your portal, you can fall on us so that we see we communicate it to you, because maybe you don't have access to your old email that you used to apply. Maybe you applied in the 2020 cohort and not the 2021, so probably you have changed your email or maybe you forgot the email that you used. So if that is the case, what you have to do is you can fall on some of us for explanation on how to be able to know whether the next stage is in place or not. Yeah, and also nevertheless, although the TF team have a lot of inquiries that they answer each day, you can still put in your request for them to be able to assist you over there as well. Okay, so I've just been notified that we will be prompted in the second week of August or something. Yeah, but one thing about TEF is most of the time we see that we are supposed to submit our business summary earlier on, but we got the deadline extended. So certain dates in the TEF program from inception uh is not that, I should say, it's not that reliable, because they always make sure they do adjustments so that it will favor each and everyone on the platform to be able to benefit fully from the program. Yeah, so I believe in August we should all be expecting to share something from the TEF program, to be able to know whether we've proceeded to the next stage or not. And as I said earlier, we are here to help each other. This is not a competition between businesses. So I believe we will be able to assist each and every one to be able to know clearly what they are supposed to do at each stage, so that we all have the benefit of the program. One thing that I was looking forward that we will be able to have is we should have like a vibrant platform that we'll be able to connect with each other, because that is what is done in the Western world and other programs. So I myself happen to benefit from one of the programs called the Orange Connect program, which I will recommend to all of us over here. In the next few weeks, I will be doing a live series on it to actually assist those of us who are willing to apply for that grant in the coming months or in the coming weeks, because it is very useful for us. And they also award grants to assist businesses. So I will encourage all of you to subscribe to the channel, so that anytime that I put this up, you'll be able to be privileged to have benefit from it. I'm actually a serial entrepreneur, so I have basics. I have won several grants, which I want to teach all of us how we will be able to get grants from all those programs that I've already benefited from. Yeah, so basically that is it. Yes, so Abachi, yes. So if you happen to qualify to the next stage and you are notified, definitely you see the DMS again. You see the face of the DMX again, because you have to upload your business registration documents and some few other invoices for the grant. Yes, so if you are notified that you've qualified, you will see it again. And also you may even see it earlier before the prompt that you've qualified for the next stage. It may happen that they will just bring the DMS back. They are just trying to maybe download a few summaries from it. That is why it is off for a while now. So don't what I want to tell you is, don't worry that you are not seeing your DMX at the moment. Even those who are seeing it right now, when they log out of their accounts and they refresh the account and they log in once again, they will not see the DMX again. The DMX will actually vanish from the portal. So that is it. So this is not something that it should actually stress us, because we are not seeing the DMX in our portal. Yes, so that is it. So I will encourage all of us to relax and wait on the process to be ongoing. We don't have to be worried that maybe they've dropped us and we are not qualified for the next stage. No, that is not it. So this is part of the TF platform. This is part of the TEF process. Yes. Yes, so colleagues, thank you very much. I believe I've been able to meet most of your of your questions right now. So the next time anything comes up, I'll come live again and come and explain to you guys how you'll be able to navigate through. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.